Last video for lesson 8.1, we're doing problem number 4 and problem number 5. You can add and subtract polynomials, okay? You just line them up, also known as stack and combine, and you just count them, okay? You're just putting together different flavors of items, so don't let it get any more complicated than, oh, look, I'm going to put these numbers together, I'm going to put these x values together, I'm going to put these x squared values together, okay? Line them up by their type of variable, and then you just combine them. So don't make your life any harder than it has to be. I got myself a nice little calculator to help me out, okay? So I've already lined them all. Got the numbers, got the x values, and I've got the x squareds all lined up. So 58 hundo plus 19 hundo. I'm going to do this painfully slow, just to show you that doing it nice and slow and smooth gets it done actually pretty fast and accurate, okay? So we're getting things off with a 7700, okay? Negative 180 with another negative 140 is going to be a negative 320, negative 320 x values, okay? And then 21 and a negative 7.1. I guess I could, 0.1. I could just do 21 minus 7.1, okay? That's interchangeable. Add in a negative is the same thing as subtraction. 13.9 x squareds. That's it. Okay, so make sure you have the proper operations, plus u, minus u, you're positive. Okay, we're good to go. That's it. Line them up and then add them or combine them. Okay, add negatives, subtract positive, whatever. Okay, do the best math to the best of your ability. They don't make a whole lot of sense, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, got a question. Got them lined up already. So take your time, line them up as well. Numbers on top of numbers, x values on top of x values, x squareds. Oh no, there's only one x cubed. That actually makes your life very simple. There's nothing else to add to it. So guess what? That's an automatic freebie. You're going to have a negative 12 x cubed right there. So over here, I went right to left. Here, I'm going to go left to right. Okay, let's go for it. 106 plus 14. Doing this painfully slow. If you need to take some time to copy down the problem before you do it, that's probably a good idea. Push pause anytime you want, friends. Two negatives together is going to make more negatives. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Oh no, 241 plus 14, 255. I already knew it was negative, so I'm kind of skipping some steps here in my brain. Okay, two positives are going to make an even bigger positive. Okay. Slowly and painfully doing this problem. Plus 1, 5, 4, 5, enter, 6, 0, 2, 2. Oh, even when I do them slow, they still get done pretty fast. That's it. Line them up, okay? And if you have nothing to line up, then we've got nothing really to do. It's a freebie, okay? It's copy and paste, okay? So that's addition. You only want to combine the ones that are exactly alike, but they're all x values. Again, remember my analogy with the different types of milk. 2%, 3%, they don't make 3%? Yeah, okay. 1% milk, skim milk, 2%, if they made 3% whole milk. You don't mix the different milks, okay? You don't do it. You don't mix the different milks. It's just weird. Don't do it. Okay. What about subtracting? Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you two methods here really quick. One method is I like to start with the first one. So these are kind of like left to right. Okay, so one thing you can do is just pass the negative down. So if you take this negative and you just kind of pass it down. If you're subtracting a group, that's the same thing as subtracting each piece individually. Okay, notice that's what I'm doing. I'm just passing the negative down. If I'm subtracting this group, it's subtracting each piece. Okay. If I were to, I really can't think of a good analogy. I mean, that's literally just what you do, okay? If I were to, I don't know, eat a giant sandwich in one big bite, the same result would happen if I just took 3 smaller bites. I don't know. I can't really think of a good analogy for some reason. I think I'm burned out on analogies for the day, okay? Just know that subtracting a group is the same thing as subtracting them individually, okay? So there you go. Let's do some math. So this is doing it sideways. So once you subtract the individuals, you now can basically just kind of line them up and do the math. So we have a x cubed minus 7x cubed. So let's see here. We have 1 minus 7. That would put us at a negative 6x cubed. Okay, so one thing you could do is if you did it, kind of ignore it so you don't get too overwhelmed with all the clusterness here. We have a negative 3x squared minus 5 more. That would get you down to a negative 8x squareds. Okay. Then we have a plus 5x with no other x values. Okay, nice. Sweet. Copy and paste. Isn't that nice? And then we just have a plus 12 at the end. There you go. No other x values, it stays 5x. No other numbers, it stays 12. Boom. We all done. That's really not what I want to do. This pen must be running out. Okay? So again, subtracting a group is the same thing as subtracting each piece. Okay? Spending $3. Ooh, here we go. Spending $3 would be the same thing as spending $1 3 times. Ooh, there we go. Found it. I knew it was back there in my brain somewhere. So you can pass the negative down. That's what I did right there. Or you could pass the negative down and stack them. Okay, so watch this. Is this the exact same one? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. It's the exact same one. So basically do the exact same thing, but as you do that, stack them. Okay, so here we go. Minus u, stack u here. Thought I had a different one lined up. This is really weird. Did I copy the same one twice? Oh, well, hey, we're getting double the practice. Here we go. And then minus 5x squared. There's no other x value, so I'm going to leave it. And then minus a negative 12, which is plus 12. Okay? So once you pass that negative down, go away. And now you're just going to be adding or combining. It's kind of what I did over here. But now they're all lined up. Okay? Passing a negative down is the same thing as adding the opposites as well. Okay? So it's all stacked up. Hopefully we get the same answer. Yep. Got the same x cubed value, negative 3, and another negative 5 is going to be a negative 8x squared. Good job. Plus 5x, got you. Plus 12, got you. Hey, look at that. We got the same answer. Good job. Okay. So either you can physically make them negative. I mean, I basically did the same problem. Just over here, I stacked them, and over here, I just kind of went one variable at a time. You're going to get the same answer no matter what. Okay. So the best thing about subtraction is you want to try to actually make it into an addition problem. So that's what happens when you pass the negative down. Okay, that's it. That's all I got, friends. That is the end of chapter 8.